Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Sherry, your 413 intuitive, where if I see it or sense it, I say it. As you can see, this is a new YouTube channel, so you can help me and my channel by subscribing to the channel, liking the videos, leaving your comments, as well as share the channel. Please note these readings are general, so they're not going to apply to everyone. Take what applies and leave what doesn't. Once again, welcome to my channel, and let's get into this reading. All right, this is for my Aries. Let's get right into this. See what the cards have to say to my Aries today. See what's the message for you for today, okay? So we're going to get right into it. Messages for my Aries today. All right. So we have the Seven of Cups, Prince of Swords, Ten of Wands, Princess of Cups, Two of Wands, Five of Discs, Eight of Discs, and the Prince of Cups. Wow, we have the Prince and Princess of Cups. Right, the Princess of Cups is right above the Prince of Cups. So wow, okay, so we got a somewhat of a power couple here. Oops, I didn't mean to shuffle those. I didn't even look at the bottom of the deck. Anyway, we're gonna stick with what we have. We're gonna stick with the moon. We have the moon at the bottom of the deck, and so the energy of the moon is sometimes you got to just rethink what it is that you're doing. Because sometimes you don't have all the information. There could be some things that's hidden. There could be some things that haven't been revealed yet, and then there could be there just could be some secrets. So you just never know. And so the energy of the moon, that's a time where whatever it is, this situation that we're going to get into, you're going to have to trust your intuition to really guide you. You can't look at what's going on around you. You're really going to have to trust yourself and trust your intuition in whatever it is that you are facing at this time. So, looking at this deck, looking at the base, I mean, with this Seven of Cups, okay, there's something that you're going to have to, a decision you're going to have to make because you have a lot of choices in front of you. Maybe you have a lot of things, as they say, too many coals on the fire, or maybe you got a lot of things going on and you need to, now's the time that you're going to have to kind of, really trust your intuition and see, okay, what do I really need to be focused on? What is it that I really need to do? But I'm kind of concerned about this Prince and Princess of Cups that's in here together, and they're in alignment with one another. So that could be something. Maybe you, well, I don't want to start speculating, I guess, and I don't hear anything right now, so let's just go and see what comes up. Let's clarify these cards. We are going to clarify this Seven of Cups and see what kind of message we get from that. Okay, so why is the Seven of Cups here? Why do we have the Seven of Cups in this read? Why is the Seven of Cups? Okay, this one. Okay, wow, the Seven of Cups is clarified by the Six of Pentacles. And so the Six of Pentacles is about giving and receiving. It's about an equal give and receive. So with the Seven of Cups, maybe you're trying to decide, maybe you're getting ready to put some money somewhere and you're trying to decide where you want to put it. It could be some type of charitable donation. This is the end of the year, so maybe each year you may make you might make a nice donation into some foundation or something. And so maybe you're trying to figure out what it is that you want to give to this year. I mean, just, because of the choices. And then we talking about charitable donations. So, and this is, like I said, the end of the year. So we're going to keep going. Let's see, why is the Princess of Swords? The Princess of Swords. Okay, why do we have the Princess of Swords? Why is she here? Why is that card here, rather? I don't want to call it a male or a female, simply because the cards that come up have nothing to do with male and female. It's all about an energy, okay? So let's be clear on that. It's an energy. So if I say he or she, I'm only talking about because I'm looking at the cards, but the meaning is actually an energy. It's not male or female per se. So why is the Princess of Swords here? Okay, so we're gonna take this one. Okay, so the Princess of Sword. Wow. Now we got the Knight of Sword. Princess of Sword is clarified by the Knight of Sword. And so I don't know why you kind of feel, with this Princess of Sword, because it's like you trying to figure things out. You're trying to find your way and see, okay, what should I do? But with the Knight of Swords, this is the energy of you know exactly what you need to do. That's why I was saying you're going to have to trust your intuition. So however, whatever this situation is, and if it's not a charitable giving, it's going to come out. So let's just, we're going to keep it pushing. But as I was saying, you're going to really have to trust your intuition, okay, on whatever this decision that you're trying to make. Because with that Seven of Cups there, you have some choices. You have some options in front of you. And you're going to have to trust your intuition that you are going to pick the right option, okay? Because that's what the Knight of Swords is all about. This is somebody that, you just go ahead and move forward. You're sure, you know what you're supposed to do, okay? So you guys trust yourself. So the why is this Ten of Wands here? Why do you feel like you're burdened? Wow, the Ten of Wands is clarified by the Ten of Wands. So with this Ten of Wands energy, you feel like, okay, you're burdened down because you feel like you're doing it all by yourself. You feel like you don't have any help. Either you feel like you don't have any help or you want to do it all by yourself. But could be what's happening is you're so focused and you're so used to doing everything by yourself that now you're getting a little, now you're kind of agitated because you don't have any help. But you put yourself out there, you could have the attitude of, no, I'm going to do this by myself. I don't mind. But now it's getting overwhelming. And so as you see on here, okay, this person done packed up everything. Look like they packed up everything they own and they're out of here. They're like, no, I'm done. I'm out of here. But I think some of this, you brought it on yourself because that's how Aries are. Aries, their mindset is, you know what, I'm going to do this regardless. I don't care. If I got to do it by myself. And a lot of things you do by yourself. Aries will do something by themselves because you're so focused. And once you get your mindset on something, you go after it and you don't stop until you get it. And so you may have brought this energy on yourself now that you're doing everything by yourself. And so we're gonna put this charitable giving. We're gonna sit that aside for a minute, and we're gonna see where we really going with this energy of you ready to move on out of there. Because with the Ten of Wands, and then it's clarified by the Ten of Wands. Yeah, there's something that's going on that you need to look into. I'm not even going to shuffle no more. I'm just going to turn over. Okay, so we have the Lovers card. Now, the Lovers is clarified by the Princess of Cups. And like I said, we have the Princess of Cups and the Prince of Cups right together. So it may be, you may be making a decision about your relationship. It may not even be about the Six of Pentacles or the Seven of Cups, but it could be about, you got to choose what you want to do with this relationship. And I feel like from looking at this card, you ready to just pack up and leave it all behind because you're so focused, you're so direct, you don't mind doing stuff by yourself, and maybe you don't feel like you have the help of whoever you're in this relationship, or maybe you didn't call on their help and you're just hoping that they just volunteer. But the energy and message you have always sent was, I can do this by myself and I'm gonna make it happen. And so now you done got overwhelmed. And so I think you may be a little bit upset with with your spouse or your partner, or if it's a business relationship. But I just feel like there's you kind of feel like this person that you've been working with is not really there for you, but you kind of brought that on yourself, okay? because just be honest with yourself. That's how Aries are. You guys are going to get it done because you know what you want, and you're going to go after it. You're not going to stop, and you're going to do it with or without the help of your partner. Even though you want your partner to help, but if they don't, your attitude is, I'm gonna get it done anyway. And so now I think you kind of all in your head, and you're in a funk, and you know so, but let's just go ahead, let's just keep going. So the Two of Wands, why is the Two of Wands here? Okay, the Two of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Swords. Okay, so the Nine of Swords is about sleepless nights. You're sitting up, you're worried. That explains why the 10 is there, because you're tired of sleeping up, you're tired of missing sleep, crying at night, and so you ready to just get out of there. Because with this Two of Wands energy, this is the energy is you're waiting for results. You're waiting for something to happen, but at the same time, Two of Wands is about travel, and so we got the 10 of Wands up there. So maybe you want to get somewhere. You want to. I mean, you may have just come to the end and said, yes, I'm really tired. You're waiting, and like I said, you're waiting for someone to volunteer and help, but you haven't just asked for the help. And I think you're, and I really feel like, you kind of brought it on yourself. I mean, I hate to say it, but you may have to go ahead and ask for what you want, even though, yes, you're strong, you can do it all, you can make it happen. But at some point, you may have to ask what you want so that you don't have to be in this funk that you're in, sleeping, staying up late at night, feeling all burdened down because you're doing everything. So now you want to blame it on your partner when you have a part to play yourself, okay? So, and then with this Five of this here, you just kind of feel, like, oh, this just ain't working. You just feel like this is just wasted time. I done spent all this time with them. And so we're just going to find out. We're going to clarify. Yeah, okay, so that's with the Three of Swords. Yeah, so this is really about now you're heartbroken, but it's all because you want someone to volunteer. You want your partner, your mate, your spouse, whatever it is, you want them to volunteer to help you instead of you asking for the help. Everybody don't think like you, and you have to understand that. That's who you are. You volunteer, you help people out. They don't have to ask, you just volunteer to help. Maybe that's why this Six of Pentacles came in, because that's who you are. You just give. You don't wait for somebody to ask. And so, but you want everyone else to have that same energy, but it doesn't always work like that. And so you are going to have to ask for what you want, because see, you're heartbroken, but you bringing it on yourself. You're waiting on somebody to do something that you think they should do, but they're not you. That's who you are. You are a giver. Maybe your person isn't as giving. They don't volunteer as much. That doesn't mean they're a bad person. That just means you're going to have to ask for what you want. And then you'd be surprised if you just ask. You won't even have to be in this funk that you're in. You won't have to be heartbroken. You won't have to be staying up late at night. You won't have to be thinking about, I'm just leaving because I'm done. You won't have to go through all that, okay? So why is the Eight of Discs here? Because see, now the Eight of Discs, this is all about, you mastering your craft. This is about, you're mastering your craft. You're trying to make things better for you. So let's clarify the Eight of Discs. Okay, the Eight of Discs is clarified by the Four of Swords. See, okay, you are so in your head about too much, okay? Even though this is an energy of resting, you should be resting while you're trying to pack up everything and leave. You should be resting instead of sitting up crying. You should be resting instead of, being all heartbroken because this person haven't come through and acted like you. They are not you, okay? That's who you are. And I got to stress that, because sometimes we think that everybody should be how we are. No, we are not. Everyone is not the same. So your partner don't think like you. And if you want to get them involved, you're going to have to ask for their involvement, okay? So you should be resting. You should be resting instead of trying to pack up and leave, all right? So let's clarify the Prince of Cups. Why is the Prince of Cups here? Wow, the Two of Wands. So see, remember we had the Two of Wands right here, okay? And so, and the Two of Wands is an expectancy. You're expecting something. Maybe your partner wants you. They're expecting. They're waiting for you to just ask them for what it is that you want. Now, I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to come down on you, Aries, okay? I'm not trying to come down on none of you, but I'm just saying you're a generous person. You don't have to wait to be asked for stuff. You just jump right in. You see a need, you jump in. You go places, even when you go to events, you're always helping because that's just who you are, okay? But your partner is not that same person. And so with to clarify this Prince of Cups, I'm going to say to whoever your partner is, this is male or female, they're waiting for you to ask them to help them. They don't know. They don't operate like you. And so they're waiting for you to just ask them for the help that you need. You're this free-spirited person. You're this giver. You're this outgoing person. You're the one that can walk into a room and see something wrong. If you see a piece of paper on the floor, you're going to pick it up because that's just who you are, okay? Don't be upset with your partner. Just ask them for what you want, okay? So that you don't have to be all burdened down. And I forgot to show the bottom of the deck. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. And so I'm going to take that as, okay, this is something new for you. You're going to have to stop waiting for your partner to get involved and to help you and to do stuff. You're going to have to do things different. You're not used to this, but you're going to have to ask them to help you. You're going to have to ask for what you want. Okay? And it's okay. That doesn't take anything away from who you are. It's just another side of you that you're going to have to soften up. And that's how you're going to be able to get whoever this person is that's in your life. That's how you're going to get them involved, and you can get out of your head. And you're going to be surprised at how quickly they help you, all because you asked. Okay? So I'm going to do a couple of oracle reads. Let me see which one I want to get, because I want to make sure that I get one that is really going to give you an answer for what you're doing, okay? And what you to go along with this read, because this is a really good read. And I know you probably feel like, I'm picking on you or something, but no, I'm not picking on you. But what it is you need to realize that everyone isn't like you. And that's not and that's a good thing, because you wouldn't want everybody to be like you. But the thing is, you need to, when I say you need, it's a suggestion. I'm not telling you what to do. But yeah, you're going to have to just open up, and you're going to have to ask for what you want so that you don't have to be burdened down and getting upset and ready and leave a situation or a relationship that's really good for you. Sometimes we can, move too quickly because things aren't going the way you want. And so I'm going to read a self-care oracle, and because I just want to see, what it has to say to you about self-care. Like I said, you're going to have to do something different, which is ask for help. And this person is in your life for a reason. They will help quicker than you think, and then you're going to be like, man, I went through all that for nothing. So this says watch a movie. At the bottom of the deck, it says sweet treat. So watch a movie. I can't even think of a movie that I can suggest to you that you can watch, because maybe there's a movie that is going to show you somebody that's going through the same thing you're going through, but at the same time, they're not asking for any help, and so they're struggling. And so I don't even know what movie I can suggest to you, but I tell you what, since this came, I'm going to get the book out. I'm going to read the book, and maybe we got some more answers in the book that might help. So this is number 54. I'm going to read from the book. Okay, I am worthy of relaxing. Maybe that's why they want you to watch a movie, so you can relax. Just like I said right here, you need to be in this Four of Swords. You need to just be relaxing. You need to just rest instead of up at night, and you don't have to be trying to pack your bags and leave. It says, movies are a beautiful way to escape into fantasy, slip into another culture, or try on a different point of view. See what I just said? You're going to have to do something different. You're going to have to ask instead of waiting for something to happen. They can be the perfect indulgence when you need a timeout, a perspective shift, a deep belly laugh, or a good cry. And I believe the first card out, no, one of these cards I thought we had, no, okay, we didn't. Oh, okay, I'm thinking about another read, my bad. Ignore that. Or a good cry. It says, plan a night to watch a movie by yourself. So, since you like being by yourself anyway, by yourself, about how it makes you, and journal about how it makes you feel. Treat yourself to a solo date night at the movie theater. You are worth it. Organize a theme movie night with the loved one or group and step out of reality and into a story together. So see, you may organize a night with you and this person that you're upset with because they're not asking you anything. But then it says, watch a movie and then journal about how it makes you feel. You guys may pick out a movie that would work for you. And the journal prompt is, what is your favorite movie from childhood and how does it make you feel? And so I would just say, like it says, do a movie, watch a movie, go to a movie, you and your partner, whatever, go to a movie together. But if you watch it by yourself, make sure that you do journal and see how that movie makes you feel. But it says, you got to do something different. And so that's what I said in this reading. So that's all I have for you, Aries. I hope this helped you to get some clarity for whoever this is resonating with. And until next time, have a good one.